Welcome to RunwayRadar, a flight tracking app designed for South Africans in or traveling to Sweden. The app provides comprehensive flight details for all flights within the country, with live data pulled directly from Sweden's official airports authority, Swedavia. The goal of RunwayRadar is to reduce the stress of flying by keeping you or your family fully informed about upcoming and ongoing flights.
RunwayRadar uses Firestore for secure cloud-based storage of all flight data, user accounts, and their data, meaning your data is always safe, synced, and accessible from any device, anytime, anywhere. We have automatic offline persistence for our data, as we are using Firestore, which does it automatically for us. All Firestore data is cached locally when the app fetches it. When there are queries to the Firestore, they return the cached data when the app is offline.
When the app launches, the RunwayRadar logo is displayed, followed by the app name and login options. The user clicks the Google Sign In or Sign Up button, and the Google authentication screen loads. For first-time users, Google permissions must be accepted before continuing.
In order for a user to log in with biometrics, they must have first logged in with their Google account. The user then navigates to Settings, toggles on Biometrics. Now, if they ever sign out, they may log in with biometrics instead of with their Google account and password.
Once signed in, the app automatically retrieves the latest flight information from the Swedavia API and stores it in our Firebase database. A loading circle is displayed to indicate that the app is actively retrieving data. After loading, the user is greeted with a tabbed interface that includes departures, arrivals, and favorites. Above the tabs, users can access search and filtering options. Flight information is presented in a scrollable list, with each flight displayed on its own card. Each card contains a favorite button, a departure time of the flight status, whether it's departed, cancelled, landed, scheduled, delayed, or deleted, a plane icon, either a taking off or landing depending on the type of flight it is, and the destination name, followed by the flight number. Below that is the airline name, as well as if it's a departure flight, the terminal and gate numbers, and if it's an arrival flight, the baggage claim number. There is also an arrow button shown for more detailed flight information to be viewed.
For a user to add a flight to their favorites, all they have to do is scroll through the list of flights provided and hit the star button. The star button will then change to solid info, and the user will receive a real-time notification saying that the flight has been favorited. From here, the user can navigate to the Favorites tab. Here they'll see a list of all flights that they have favorited. By clicking on the arrow on the flight card, users will be taken to the flight info page. For departure flights, users will see the airline name, followed by the starting destination and the ending destination, the boarding time for the flight, as well as the actual departure time for the flight, if the flight has departed, as well as the UTC. Then there's also the terminal and gate numbers. For the arrivals, users will also see the airline name and starting and ending destinations. This, however, is then followed by the first bag time and then the last bag time. If these times have not been assigned yet, it will be noted down as TBC. Then there's also the baggage claim number. The arrival flight will also have the arrival time with the UTC timestamp, as well as the terminal and gate number. For both arrival and departures, there is an exit button at the top to return back to the normal tab view.
At the top of the screen is a search bar with placeholder text to guide users. You can search by airline name or flight number, and results update in real time as you type, making searches quick and responsive. There are two filtering options included. First is by date. Selecting a calendar date updates the view to show flights for that day. Or by time of day. A drop-down allows you to filter by morning 6 a.m. to 12 p.m, afternoon 12 p.m. to 6 p.m, evening 6 p.m. to 12 a.m, or night 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Or you can clear the time filter. The flight list updates to show only flights that are either departing if in the departure tab, or going to land or have landed if you are in the arrivals tab for the selected time frame. A user can navigate to the settings page by clicking the cog on the top of the tab Views page. In the settings page, users can set their personal preferences. When the dark mode toggle is clicked, the app switches to dark mode and the preference is saved to the user's profile. Even after logging out and back in, the preference is retained.
By enabling notifications, users will receive updates about their favorited flight. This is in the form of instant notifications. If baggage claim numbers change, arrival times, departure times, delays, anything occur, user will be notified by a real-time notification. Users can click on the Choose a Language drop-down. Here, the users are presented with three options: English, Afrikaans, and Swedish. This app is for South Africans traveling to Sweden, so we've included two of the most common South African languages, followed by Swedish for anyone who wants to learn or understands it. Once choosing a language from the drop-down, the app will automatically update all text across the entire app to be in that language. And of course, enabling biometrics will allow the user to log in via biometrics.
From this page, users can also log out of their account or permanently delete the account if they wish to. To reduce frustration, RunwayRadar keeps users signed in between sessions when opening and closing the app until they choose to log out. There is also a back button on the top of the page to return to the tab Views.